All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for HunterxHunter, episode 95. Whew. Chitu is going to be fighting Knuckle and Morel.
Yes.
Gon and Killua are being watched by Shoot.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool because they're basically being judged as to whether or not they are emotionally and mentally ready to
see Kite in his current state.
Yes, so I'm guessing that means that they have Kite inside of the extra dimensional box.
Right. Probably.
Nov.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we've got kind of a fight on our hands with G2 and stuff, I think there's not really anything immediate that they need to go into with Gon and Killua, so they probably could like spend some time going around to some of the other players, like Netero, we haven't seen in a while.
Or Meruem.
Like Meruem, we need to see what is the result of their whole
plantation that they're making.
Up. Yeah. That's a little dicey. Other than that, I think that it's going to be just a question of how they want to move all the little plot lines.
Right, because there are quite a few.
Yeah. And in what order and what priority.
Exactly.
So yeah, guys, this is going to be really cool. So without further ado, let's get into this. All right, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Corn. Ah, yes, Chitu and all them, yeah.
Right. Oh, really? That would be crazy if that did actually happen.
Knuckle.
You really need to get a knife or something.
Well, that's some good animation. That's pretty cool. I mean, you can use tricks to... Whoa. Dang.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
I like how Knuckles
ducking for the hit. Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, not exactly.
Wow.
Huh.
This is awesome. They're giving, like, an actual threat to Chitu's presence and stuff. Whereas in typical shonen, this type of character would be laughed off the battlefield after a 5-minute fight.
Anything.
Right. Whereas in a real fight, speed is God.
Everything.
Like, it's everything. Like it's like trying to sing along with the words. It's like, nah, can't do it.
You just try again. You just go away. That's
that looks so cool.
I want to see Shia LaBeouf be in a proper fight, like with his fabulous butterfly wings.
Well, as we know, butterflies are truly transcendent beings, so he's probably the strongest of them all.
Yeah.
How are you going to compensate? How does his ability...
Yeah, well, I think it's because he hasn't been able to land a hit on him yet.
Oh, right.
Or just fog. A feint. Oh!
Whoa! Holy crap!
Okay.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, and the smoke might obscure his
Yep.
He won't oh, okay, he noticed. Never mind. I thought it would hide it, because that would be just insane if they didn't know.
Gee, I wonder. He's not telling him.
Yeah.
No.
Although the fact that it says adding interest is tough.
Whoa. And then do they just
Nice.
leave? Did they just leave like we thought they would? He's gonna try punching it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Whoa. Whoa.
Meet.
Dang.
So he's basically just counting on being able to catch up to them.
And they just... he has no idea.
Awesome.
We're dealing with a level 1 soldier ant.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I love it.
This
Thank you
is
so
genius.
much, HunterxHunter. Oh.
Ah,
All right.
nice. Huh.
Right.
Nice. Still using baseball metaphors.
They could tail him from far away, though, so it keeps adding interest. I mean, that might be not worth their time, but...
That would just be so annoying to have this little thing just on you forever. Dang. But at least it's not so busted that he can't fully leave, because that was our thought initially.
Right, yeah.
You just leave.
Exactly, and then they're screwed.
Whoa. Whoa, is this where Kite is?
Oh, is this... Oh, this is, okay, this is Shoot's cage.
Whoa.
Okay.
Crap.
Oh.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
Cool. So this is Shoot's ability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why is he so small?
Well, because it probably shrinks him down while he's in there, but then once he steps out, he's gonna...
Oh, gotcha.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Holy crap. This is disturbing.
But at least he can't use Nen.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go. Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting Nina vibes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Chimera.
Kite-mera.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. So they deemed them worthy to see.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh.
Well, yeah, we know that. Yeah. Like, that just, like, the only thing that, yeah. Wow, they're really focusing on the sounds here.
Gon still can't use Nen.
Oh, what the heck? He can't use
Why
Nen.
is he here?
I guess the others are fast enough to... Oh.
Or, well, no, even though he doesn't have Nen, he's still really strong, I guess, so...
Oh, sure.
Because Kite isn't using Nen either.
Right. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, he could, like, get seriously hurt here.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is his way of grieving.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this is Gon's side that, on some level, he has to maybe think that this is his punishment for... Oh, whoa. Jeez. Whoa. You're not Kite, essentially.
Right.
So maybe all this was for him to be able to let go of Kite. Because he know... Whoa. Dang. Whoa. Holy crap. Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, right. So this is the type of training that they used. Gotcha.
Oh, so Kite did have Nen, and Knuckle neutralized him.
No, I think it's that...
He said he already blocked it, so...
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, that transition from sadness to anger.
Yeah.
Wow. That's intense.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get my Nen back.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa. Crap.
Okay.
Killua. Yeah.
Well, I might have pulled a needle out of my face.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Not to who would go to other places. Right.
Wonderful.
It's totally a technicality, but
Yeah.
that's why it's gonna work. Grown,
Grown
tigers.
That's okay.
Oh.
But
Right. Right. Right.
his mind's elsewhere.
Consistently inconsistent. Morel, I love your lines. They're so good.
That was pretty great.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Sure.
Like Neferpito.
Yeah.
Do you know just how much of the enemy is there, though?
We'll see. Oh! Oh!
What?
We'll talk about that in discussion. You're not cluing in, I don't think, but
Well, yeah.
yeah,
Right.
they're summoning all the people for the human plantation.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Because they can still use the leader to manipulate people.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's an undead zombie right now.
Right,
being
right.
controlled by Nen.
Okay. Really? The whole world? Wonderful.
Well, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, what is Netero doing?
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Good. He moves fast.
Hopefully the king doesn't end up eating him.
No, I think Netero is on his own mission.
Yeah.
Like, he's being super stealthy. Like,
Right.
no one... Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, palm.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. And your next line will be.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap. Wow.
Okay.
Ah! Okay.
Oh, so that Netero
Awesome.
can fight the king one-on-one?
I think so.
That did...
From this sharp-eared old man. That guy really scares me.
But that could go very badly. Sorry to say?
I love the voice on this thing. Oh.
Okay.
Ren. Oh, good.
Morel's being smart here.
Yeah. Fight me right now, yeah. Oh. Oh. No, I think this is good.
Yeah.
Wait. The shadow over Gon's eyes.
Is it... The fact that Knuckles said, use your Jajanken makes me think it's going to be something else.
Yeah. I'm legitimately terrified.
Like, has Gon been, like, thinking up a different technique? Whoa!
Whoa!
Unfazed. What if Gon had been thinking up, like, a new technique while
All
he
this
wasn't able
time?
to use...
Yeah.
And he's going to try it out here.
Oh! The imagery! Oh! I'm squirming right now! Oh my god! Oh my gosh.
Oh, and that sad look on Killua's face.
Yeah. Holy crap!
Is it gonna change?
Oh, the line art! Oh my gosh! Yeah. Oh my god. Oh. That was... You go crazy with the best of them. All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
With Palm in the
With
background.
Palm in the background, yeah. Oh!
No. He's probably gonna eat Netero and it's gonna suck and... Because here's the thing. Okay. There's rare humans, right? And then there's Netero, and they've constantly been building up in the opening how powerful Netero is and stuff with, like, the Nen background.
He's the chairman of the Hunter Association.
He's the chairman of the Hunter Association.
He's not, like, probably the strongest hunter in the world or anything.
I know.
But he's probably someone that you just don't want to have any Chimera ants eating,
right.
regardless of whether or not they're the king.
And if Meruem eats him, like, I'm just thinking, how bad could this go?
Yeah.
And that'd be pretty bad.
Maybe though, the reason why Netero chose these three, or these two, in addition to him, is that they're aware of the phagogenesis, so they will, like, kill themselves and make themselves unedible, you know.
But they can still eat the dead bodies.
No, like, pulverize themselves. Like we
like
were talking about tactical
like,
nukes, right?
Yeah.
What if there was a technique that they all had,
Sure.
specifically for boom?
Well, here's another question. If Nav and Morel are going up against Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. could they just trap him in a portal and then just be like, okay, we have him CC'd, let's help someone else.
Whoa. Ooh, wow.
Okay.
Wow, this is one of the best like transition episodes they've ever done.
Absolutely. They had the lingering moments out to wazoo with Gon this episode.
And
it
Kite.
was ridiculous. It was amazing. Yeah, that whole thing with Kite and the way they basically didn't resolve that. They're like, we'll come back to this later. Like HunterxHunter likes to do that. They'll set up these awesome things and then be like, and we'll just make it so that that's still out there in the world so that that could happen in the future. But we don't need to do it right now.
We don't need to do it right now. No.
That'd be too obvious.
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to do
Oh my gosh.
this.
Everything with Gon in this episode was insane.
It was
so
amazing.
Gon in this episode was in multiple states. He was in the kind of the positive, I'm friends with Killua and we're going we're going to a thing that's going to make me feel better.
Yeah.
He had another state where he was sad. In his sad state, he was more or less feeling a little bit of like shame. It seemed like he was ashamed by that he let Kite get to this state. At the very least, that's what I interpreted he's letting himself get punched by.
Because he's
Kite.
letting himself get sort of punished or whatever.
Also, it could be that he's trying to prove to himself that this
is not Kite. Yeah.
Or he's trying to see if this is actually Kite.
Right. And that's
And he has backstory with Kite. And we know, guys, about how, the whole thing of the stuff that was in the original HunterxHunter doesn't translate over perfectly into the 2011 version. Yada yada yada. I've seen the first episode of the previous version, and wait, hold on. Bless me.
Just one.
I'm like intentionally shutting down the second one.
Gotcha. Yeah.
With them kind of going into this whole thing of that's not your punch. Like
right.
You would punch way differently. You would punch way harder. It'd be more painful and stuff.
Yeah.
It shows that he's basically saying that whatever of you is like should be in there, you're a husk. Like you've been hollowed out.
Which can be interpreted as basically an extended bout of denial.
Yes.
Because before, Gon was all like, Kite's still alive, he's still out there, even though the evidence seemed to be to the contrary. But now he's seeing Kite being here.
Right.
And he's like, oh, this isn't Kite. Well, I'm still going to fix it. I'm going to make Kite better. And
I think that we've moved beyond that because Gon has gone into... he has gone into the rage state. Now, this is the thing. We have seen sulking Gon. Mm-hmm. We have seen angry Gon before.
But we haven't seen vengeful Gon.
We haven't seen vengeful rage Gon. Now, here's the thing. They intentionally decided... Mm-hmm. Sorry, I keep saying they. I'm just trying to...
Yeah.
Acknowledge that there are multiple people involved in the creation of HunterxHunter.
Right, there's the original material, and then there's the adaptation and the presentation of the original material in this show.
Yeah, exactly. The point is that the way this was presented... Mm-hmm. Is that Gon, when he went to use his first common rock, Jajenkin, I love that name, he shifts full on into vengeful rage state. Because I think Gon, on some level, has the ability to just shift states. Now, athletes will talk about this. Mm-hmm. They'll talk about that moment where they'll basically psych themselves into basically a peak state of physical performance. Right. It usually involves a breathing exercise or some kind of whatever.
The battle is won in the mind, so they win the battle in the mind. That way their body is all on point.
Is that working at 100%. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gon seems to do that here with his emotions, and he just he becomes cold. Like all of a sudden. And the eyes and the way they're having everyone react to this.
They did an amazing
Oh my gosh, the presentation was God tier. It was so good. And we've been expecting some kind of Gon that's like, I will make you pay for what you did kind of thing.
Because the whole idea of Gon has been of how positive he is, even though, in spite of all the crazy things that happen around him.
Exactly.
But now... it doesn't seem like that's there, and more like Killua will maybe help remind him to go back to that happier place.
But that's the point, though.
Yeah.
The state was one that he surprised. It surprised him how much into that state he was. Like when Killua laid his hand on his shoulder, I was like, oh my gosh, my eyes got hot. The tears almost came right there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is foreshadowing right here, because the whole thing is like been Killua needs to protect Gon. Okay, now he doesn't have Nen, so does he need me? Yes, he does. Basically, he really needs you.
Basically, this is the coming full circle from them going to rescue Killua at his house, right? At the Zoldyck estate.
Yes, well
because
said.
Now, it's Gon that might be the cold one. It's Gon that might be the one that
needs rescuing.
With the bloodlust and needs rescuing and all that stuff. And now Killua can be that person for Gon. And how awesome is that? Like, how awesome is that? What a testament to their friendship and what the positive impact Gon and Karapika and Leorio, but mostly Gon, had on Killua, that he is in that kind of place now.
He is switched with Gon in that place. So when he was in that state, though, and Killua put the hand on Gon's shoulder, you know what that reminded me of? There's a show that I'm a huge fan of. That's probably one of the most emotional moments in the entire show.
Airbender.
I think,
Airbender.
I think they copied this in particular.
I think it was more of a Full Metal Alchemist thing. But okay.
No, because he was like conjuring an energy blast, like Gon, not like literal men conjuring, but he was bringing up an energy blast, and Aang in the Avatar state. Has something happen to the one that he loves the most. And this is the thing. It keeps getting brought up that Gon has a very special connection with Kite.
Right.
Now, the thing is that the characters that are close to him because of how much they care about him are the ones like Aang and Katara, in that case, is Killua and Gon coming up and basically snapping them out of their rage state. Now, there was less control in Aang's position, but I just wanted to draw that connection here, as it's something. Oh man, it's something else, because I don't connect it to the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood thing.
No, the original Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, what are you talking about now?
There's a part when they're in a place, they bring back Tukfo Shucker, and he's basically tried to make Philosopher's Stones, and it's like in a liquid form. And they all break open, and Ed gets caught in the middle of it, and it's like shot for shot, like almost the exact same thing. But I totally got the connection.
He's not using some Kamehameha like Edward.
Well, it was like a sphere of energy thing. Well, anyways, but the point is, but
interesting.
But
Also, this is from a manga that came out before 1999, so it's all. If any references are there, HunterxHunter did it first. So I just wanted to say, like, that scene is one that I feel like we're gonna look back on after we finish this show and go, oh boy, like we're gonna look back on this episode in particular, but specifically more or less that scene, and kind of just everything involving Gon this episode, and Killua as well, but just going, whew.
Well, and here's the other thing, too. That was how Gon reacted when Morel just said, imagine that I'm the person who did that to Kite.
Yeah, versus
actually being in front of Neferpito, right? Yeah. At that point, especially in that sort of situation, one, Killua might not be able to put his hand on Gon's shoulder. They're in a fight to the death, basically.
Oh, sure.
But it also might be something of that might not be enough. And
well, on some level, I think the main thing about Killua is that when it comes down to why he did that, he just wanted Gon to, remember where he was and to not dwell in that emotion. Like, basically, I think Killua, like any real friend, is pained when he sees his friend in pain.
Right. Yep.
And Gon has to simulate the pain in order to bring upon the rage, in order to bring upon the power and stuff like that. Yep. So, when Killua and Gon go to fight Neferpito, what's going to happen is Gon's going to...
rage.
I would like to rage, yes. And I think the thing is with Killua is that he's not going to stop him. It's that he's going to try and snap him out of it when this is over.
Yeah, because they would need something like that in order to hope to be able to beat someone like Neferpito.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So Kite is, we know shoots net ability now. Very cool.
Yep.
I'm definitely a fan of the idea of him stealing people's parts of people's body, essentially, as long as he makes contact with it. And it's very similar to Nov's ability by localizing them into some kind of space.
Yes, which is very fitting for someone that's, a student of his. Or wait, no. It was Shoot's also a student of Morel.
Yeah. But I meant that, they're probably friends and stuff, so he might have saw his abilities and was like, I'm gonna take an essence of that.
Now, can we just talk about how amazing it is that in the fight with Cheetu, they brought up the notion of just dropping that little interest on him and then disappearing.
And then just disappearing. That was something we talked about, the minute this ability was brought up, we're like, well, it'd be really good. I think you brought it up specifically. You're like, why don't you just leave?
Exactly. And they brought that up, and they're like, well, okay, when that happens, because, of course you'd be thinking about that.
Right.
The interest stops accumulating, but the thing stays there.
That's so annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Cheetu's just like, I can't get away from this thing.
And this is one of the things where it's like, now, granted, they didn't tell us the range, but...
No, but it's assumed it's not like 10 kilometers.
Right. Well, and even then, Cheetu it was established that he's way faster than them.
Oh, he's way faster.
So it wouldn't be one of those situations where Knuckle could just follow at a distance using Zets. It's just like, the hell? What is this thing that keeps racking up?
Knuckle, what are you doing? I'm predating.
Yeah.
He likes to predate.
And then a couple hours later, Cheetu's just like, and then Knuckle shows up. I've been waiting for this. Okay.
Pop! Yeah. Pop. The really freaky thing is I like how the ability itself doesn't seem to have any real counters. If you think about how it works, the weaknesses are that it takes a long period of time.
Right.
The other weakness is that they have to be able to beat Knuckle in a fight. They have to be able to dish out back the aura, essentially, into damage.
Right, yeah, if they can...
To undermine the values of the compound interest before it runs out of...
Right, so the idea is that if he was fighting someone that was just, way better than him, if he was up against Meruem, it probably wouldn't work unless he managed to, bop him real quick and then run away and hide while Netero fights him or something
if
like
Netero
that.
Couldn't use, something to detect them using Zets,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But
even then, against someone like Meruem, it would probably take a very long time to actually trigger,
Yeah.
So...
There was a cool Nen Aura kind of Bisky callback with how Cheetu is not that affluent with using
application
Nen.
of Nen, yeah.
So when he uses Gyo, he hesitates and stops moving a little bit to defend himself because he's not used to probably getting hit at all.
Right.
So he doesn't need to use
Gyo that often.
And when he did do that, because he expected he might have gotten hit, then he did get hit, which then allowed him to put his ability on him.
Yeah.
And I just think that's kind of fun. But the hilarious thing about this whole bit is Cheetu, they just left him.
Yeah.
And then they time skipped.
Yeah, they're like, another hunter will deal with him.
Yeah.
Several weeks later. Yeah.
Right. They didn't explain anything. They're just like, yeah. He's gone. I'm like,
it's all good.
Wait, so what happened to Cheetu? Who cares? He's not important.
And the funny thing is that as he is now, Cheetu could still go around killing people, right?
I know.
Because there's no inherent penalty to having that thing hovering around him, other than it bugs him and it might make him easier to spot or something.
It makes it so he can be tracked. So
right, yes.
Knuckles said that they could track wherever he is now, basically.
Sure. Yeah.
Because the thing is on him. He's like, Jacandes, adding interest. I just love the voices of the version that's adding interest,
and then
the other version that's like, Oh, well, I mean...
Yeah, too bad. Your time with me is that. Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya, buddy.
Yeah.
I love those voices. They're so great.
Yeah, it's like, what was Knuckle, like, what mood was he in when he came up with not the general idea of the Nen technique, but the specifics of, like, what are these things going to sound like? What will they look like? I'm surprised they didn't look like dogs, like, a puppy just sort of floating around.
Well, they were, like, the last one kind of looked like a demon cat.
Yeah.
And he likes animals. It's not like dogs only.
Sure, that's true. He doesn't have to just be a dog person.
That's how you know Knuckle is a true hunter. This is something that I think they specifically brought up in the... it might have been in the 2011 version as well. But in the 1999
when they showed
first
kites.
episode.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, when they in the first episode, I mean, they might have showed it again in the 2011 thing when they first showed Kite. But in the first episode, Kite brings it up, saying that one of the marks of someone that's like a true hunter is that animals are positive towards them. Right. Animals, and I just like that. Knuckle is just—he's the perfect example of a hunter. Yeah. He's a total goober and all overabundantly like extravagant, but then it's like no, he's such a softie. I love his.
One of the other things
so
that I
much.
thought was really good is that they mentioned for Shoot's locking away like sealing ability. He has to do a certain amount of damage to the person first. So basically, because with all these kind of CC abilities, you'd think like, why don't they just do that on some of the Chimera Ant, like, Royal Guard, right? That way they don't have to, okay, that person CC'd.
Oh my
that
gosh.
person CC'd. And then,
Shoot's ability is literally a Pokeball. Like, he has to damage the Pokemon, and then he can put it... It literally shrinks them and everything. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't notice.
Do you know what would be also pretty nasty?
Oh my gosh.
If he did damage to one of Shia LaBeouf's wings, suddenly he can't fly. Like, I know that, like, doing it to an eye would also be super helpful and stuff. But, like, because Knuckle and Shoot are going to be fighting Shia LaBeouf.
Yes,
right?
but that means
they aren't. No, they're fighting Yopi. That's right. I knew that.
Oh.
Yeah, they're fighting Yopi.
Yeah.
Yopi.
Yopi.
And then Knuckle, or Nav and Morel are fighting Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, that's why I think actually they kind of lucked out by not facing them because when I think about the three Royal Guard, right? Obviously, Meruem is the strongest, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
But of the other three...
Yopi is the kind where you look at him and you're supposed to go... Oh, this is the simple one. On some level,
that makes him more terrifying.
That makes him more terrifying, right? Because Uvogin exists in this world.
Exactly.
And we saw what Uvogin did.
Right.
As just a good enhancer.
However, Knuckle has a pretty cool technique.
Yes, there you go.
So, I mean...
So the question is, could they last... in a fight against him on a war of attrition.
Because here's the other thing, and we'll get back to the other stuff. But if Shoot keeps Yopi distracted, and they don't explain Knuckles' technique, right? Then he won't necessarily be giving back interest or what he owes to Knuckle because he's spending more time.
But Shoot's a coward. Remember?
That's true.
So they'll have to figure out some way to work together. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah. Anyways. I want to say that we kind of know the gist of Neferpito's Nen abilities having some kind of support, like zombification, puppeteer kind of thing. But the thing is, I want to bring up is that if they were a D&D group, Meruem is basically party leader. He rolled really high stats.
Right.
He got all the best things. He's basically telling everyone else how to play the game. He's just running this whole thing.
Yeah, he's the wizard or the paladin or whatever.
He multi-classed. He started off 5 levels ahead. Whatever.
Sure, yeah.
The point is that the other 3 fit potentially into a typical kind of tank, DPS, and support. Yeah.
Okay. So Yopi is the tank.
Yopi is the tank.
And then
Neferpito is the support.
Okay.
She does the controlling of people and stuff like that. But Shia Puff I see as actually not being necessarily a straight up DPS. But what's the other what's the other kind of thing that you want when you have some kind of group like this?
Well, you want crowd control.
You want crowd control.
But that's usually what support does.
Well, okay. Okay, run with me here.
All right.
Run with me here. What if Neferpito is a cleric, okay? She can do, like, necromancy, undead stuff. She's actually a decent damage dealer as well, and overall just kind of middle-class thing. Shia Puff is the true magic user.
He's the bard, or what?
He's the bard. He's the one that... He had the violin!
Yeah.
He is a bard. He does weird stuff.
And even though we know that wasn't the thing, like, the violin was not the thing doing the stuff
Right. Someone clarified that with us, because they were like... No, remember.
No, that was just the first time you saw him doing his violin, but it didn't, like...
It has no correlation to that, yeah.
But if he did start doing some sort of, like, you know... Because that could have been Bardic Inspiration or Song of Rest or something that he was doing, you know.
Who knows?
Why was he playing that violin? If so, that could be pretty terrifying, because I feel like Shia Puff or Shia LaBeouf is the one that will have the really janky ability.
Yes, I know. I know. That's why I think they lucked out by having the masters
go up against the
him,
janky person.
The one that actually requires more thinking involved in how to defeat.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I feel like Neferpito is not going to be easy. Like, don't get me wrong, just because they're main characters, I don't think that things are going to be straightforward with how it goes.
Well, and here's something that I've... All right, now here's a question for you. So, they have 3 pairs...
Yeah,
Palm
3 sets
being
of 2.
helping out with one of the pairs.
Palm is just creeping, and I love that she gets relegated to that kind of
like not even helping
role.
Anybody. Like,
yeah, because I don't like her.
Yeah.
But the thing is that her little gimmick is really funny when they like have it in the background.
Yeah, when they don't spend a lot of time on it, kind of a thing.
Right.
Now, but here's the thing.
Okay.
In a best case scenario, Netero still has to beat Meruem 1-on-1. Unless they figure out some way to CC one of the others so some people can come help. But the thing is that in a fight like this, the way that it would most easily be swayed from one side to the other is if one group, one of the pairs, or one of the whatever of the 3-on-3 team deathmatch thing is able to basically lock down the other and then go help.
You might have forgotten about something. But what was Netero doing before we heard from him in this episode?
He was deep behind enemy lines?
No. He went to go find a friend.
Oh.
So Netero actually has a pair as well.
Okay, all right.
So they're doing the whole pairs thing.
Fantastic.
And it's just a question of who's going to be his...
But like, even so, like, okay, because you know how HunterxHunter loves to turn the tables on us, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because, right now this all seems too basic and too... This is what's going to happen, kind of a
Whoa!
thing. Even if they
plans and then there's execution.
No, I know.
The plan never goes according to plan. You know?
But even if they made it so that like they all are able to like beat the Royal Guard or keep them locked down or whatever, but then it's that Netero ends up getting beaten by Meruem and gets eaten, and Meruem turns into like a literal god being or whatever.
Okay,
that would still be fairly predictable, right?
It wouldn't be
fairly
as predictable, but yeah, It is predictable, yes.
So what if they did something where one of the pairs, and it would make...
fails really hard.
Really hard.
I almost think it has to be, though.
And then Netero is basically about to beat Meruem, and then one of the Royal Guard comes in and he can't take them both, right?
Well, okay, that's if Netero is alone.
Right.
Which I don't think he would do.
Yeah, I don't think so either, and thank you for bringing that up, because that is a very good point.
I noted that there was a couple time skip things that... no, there was one time skip, but I meant there were a couple plot lines that were segued
in the air,
by,
kind of, that could have been developed
in between the time skip.
Yeah,
and one of them was, who was Netero going to meet up with?
Yeah.
Gon basically coming to wrestle with the idea of, like, what does it mean to not have Nen? How does he train? How does he prepare? Does he do anything? They're like, no, we'll just skip that. Killua thinking about the whole, like, leaving Gon and all that stuff. Yeah. So that's getting pushed back. We had a couple things that they addressed directly, and those were great. So good.
And she too was very like on
and
the
then
nose,
she too was a very
away.
like hilarious on the nose bit there. Yeah. So I think what they're doing is like these next 10 days or 9 days actually, because they're going on the midnight before the whatever. They're going before the celebration because they don't want people to die.
Yeah.
those days are going to be very important.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, we've seen Gon and Killua do crazy things
In
a month.
In hours, yeah.
Well, hours, yes, but, like, we've seen them do actually crazy things in a month.
Mm-hmm.
If they're pressured and Gon is this, like, driven, what do you think they can do in 10 days with, like, Nen masters?
Well, exactly, because, this isn't like... I mean, Bisky is a fantastic trainer. We love her, right? But this is like... Okay, there's Nav and Morel and Knuckle and all these people, and they could be like, oh, yeah, all giving little, like, feedback and stuff of, I think this is why you're having trouble with, this stuff or whatever. Yeah, 10 days, a lot of stuff can happen in 10 days. Now, okay, percentage chance, likelihood that the friend that Netero went to go see was a Zoldyck.
Okay, hold on. So okay. The most relevant character I can think of to Gon is if for some... They'd never do this.
They wouldn't do this.
They will not bring Jing into this.
But there's like that...
There is that 3% chance. So I wanted to bring that up immediately and just say it's not going to be Jing. But that's the thing that would be the biggest twist to me.
Right, because HunterxHunter loves flipping the table.
How they would make it work, I don't know.
Well, and they could make that happen and have Gon never even know that Jing was there.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of weird ways Jing could be a dick about this.
Crazy.
Next best thing, I think, is actually that it's someone that's, like, just a hunter that we've seen in the past,
like at the hunter exam or something
right,
like that.
But
like
someone
Satops
someone that's a trainer, and because we haven't seen their Nen, we don't know how strong they are,
right?
Like or how effective they will be.
Yeah.
Next thing I think is actually a very weird one. This is a really crazy one, but who was the
like one of the people from Greed Island?
Crap. My brain's fried here. Anyway.
Like someone from like the Phantom Troop or like
no. Crap. Well, okay. Let's just skip to you said the Zoldyck, because I don't think it will be a Phantom Troop member. They're too.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They're too out of the society thing.
Right.
If it's a Zoldyck, it really doesn't make sense for it to be any of the kids.
Nope.
And I think the only ones it really makes sense for it to be are Silva and
Grandpappy.
Grandpa, yeah. I think his name was Zeno.
Right, Zeno. And so, Zeno, I would say, is more likely.
Zeno is like the most likely.
And so, it goes into the, like, and maybe this isn't like that likely or whatever, but it just goes into that whole thing of the all old people know each other.
It does. That's kind of why I want it to be Zeno. But the thing I think would be surprising though, and like actually legitimately kind of fun, is that while Netero is old. What he means by friend is he means by someone that like maybe someone he trained. So instead of it being a peer, I think having it be someone like Silva would be very relevant for Killua in the situation that he's in.
Sure.
And Silva is someone that we didn't actually get as in-depth a look as what his Nen abilities are, whereas Zeno we actually did see a literal like emitter type dragon,
the whole dragon
thing,
deal,
and we were just like, oh wow, okay, that's cool. But with Silva's, we just saw him like get these purple balls of energy
because he was the one that was poisoned, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna hang back, and then all right, I'll do the finisher once you lock him down.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the biggest twist I think would be that Netero brings like a couple people, like it's not when he says a friend, he's like, yeah, I brought this friend, but then they went and brought two of their friends.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic.
Please no, like we all know that like.
See, the thing is,
all it took was one spinning trick from Sidious.
And that's why I kind of hope that it's not multiple people, because the more people that go, the worse chances I would say they have.
Well, okay. But here's also the thing you brought up, was that if some of the Royal Guard defeat, some of the other people, then you would need potentially someone else to protect Netero
Sure.
from some other people interfering.
Right.
So the way I see it is that Zeno, Grandpa Zoldyck, is the biggest like percentage chance of someone to be in help because it's the all old people know each other trope. I would like it to potentially be Silva. That would be a fun like subversion on the whole thing of that. He's like, no, yeah, I trained. You trained an assassin? Yeah.
Well,
so?
yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of hunters.
Right. you don't know. But I really liked the fight with Krollo and the two Zoldicks.
Yeah,
because
like that,
shonen almost never do more than 1v1.
It's true. It's so true.
The reason why is really lame reason. Like generally.
Well,
just, I mean,
there's practical things that become more complicated when you have
complicated
two people.
But the thing is that that's just because generally shonen fights have no strategy in them at all.
That's true.
Like actually no tactics or strategy involved.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to have more than 1 versus 1. But I'm talking like FMAB's ending. Like
sure. Yeah.
We had lots of people on one.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So it can be done. It's just not going to be necessarily a choreographed punch them out kind of, martial arts battle.
What if, okay, all right.
But with Nen, we can do anything.
Crazy idea.
Crazy idea.
They all do their thing, right?
They all do their thing.
And it seems to actually be going fairly basic, right?
Basic.
At
what do you
first,
mean?
not too far off of what you would predict, right?
Oh, okay.
There's all the fights, and everyone's doing great. Netero's fighting Meruem, and then of course there's the thing that you kind of expect, right? And Meruem beats him and he eats him. Then everyone else, but they've maybe killed the royal guards.
Oh, wow!
And then it's everyone else being like
against
Meruem, and they're like, oh, this is bad, but we need to stop him here.
So it's everyone versus the final boss.
And that's how they end up basically doing it. With him being freshly souped up on eating Netero.
I don't know, man.
Like that seems a bit too, like, out there.
No, I think that sounds like one of the most epic ways to go with this whole thing.
Amazing.
But, like, I just don't know. Like, we're in territory, dude, that I'm because HunterxHunter doesn't stick to convention. Like,
right.
Like, I can only speak with conviction about a very like specific group of things. I think the main one I can actually predict about pretty well is like when you were like, oh, it's gonna be 1-on-1 against Meruem with Netero, and I'm like,
wait,
who is he going to go get? And then you're like, well, it's got to be a Zoldyck, and I was thinking, well, yeah, I was gonna say Grandpa Zoldyck, but you affirmed that, so yeah,
like they don't have to. They could have it be a new character, or
they totally
do something crazy.
Like the way they've handled Nav and Morel is pretty good.
Yeah,
but we are at a stage right now where some execution of the characters we've introduced, like some utilization of them in the story,
would be pretty awesome. Yeah, especially since they won't have a lot of time for us to basically spend with a new character, if it was a new character, before the fight with Meruem. Because like with Morel and Nav, we got to see them like taking out all the small fries and stuff, before this point where we'll actually get to see them do some real serious stuff.
This is just getting crazy. I'm so ready, guys. So guys, this is awesome. You're loving it.
Yep.
HunterxHunter, man. If you want to see, though, the next 2 episodes reactions right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there, and any kind of support comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about stories or whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.